thing together. And he was involved with a fellow who called himself the Beast. Are they satanic? Do they want to control you? Do they want to kill you? We have a constitution and you must use it or you will lose it. God. A film can be seen by 1 million. Our film was made, and I thought, well, we should have some sort of example of this currency. So I got a $250 million Zimbabwean note. And Robert Mugabe came in not by vote, but by bullet. Not from the ballot, but by the bullet. I put the note on the film. And I said, well, that's not going to be impressive enough, $250 million. So I put up another note. 50 billion, that's 50,000 million. You know what it buys? It buys, dear jury, 4 sheets of toilet tissue. Used. You have worthless currency. There's nothing back it but thin air, hot air and hand claps. You have children, and they're talking about dropping a chip in them. Oh, by the way, we'll just do it at the same time we give this man an injection. AIDS was created at Fort Detrick in Maryland, combining the bovine visnavirus, which creates cancer in cattle. Oh, that's the bovine leukemia virus. I'm putting it all backwards. Oh, yes, and then the visnavirus creates brain rot in sheep, and then a very voracious cancer that an old black woman had. And they decided to give it to the people, to give it to those vaccinations to the wonderful people in Africa. Uganda, Zaire, Haiti, Brazil. Vaccinations by the World Health Organization. With the gay community in the United States, they decided to give it to the gays with hepatitis B. To prevent hepatitis B, they said, well, you need the shots. On my show, a fellow called me and said, well, I'll validate that they did this. And I said, well, come on the show. He said, no, I can't do that. I said, you have to come on this show. I said, how would you know this? He said, well, I'm gay. The disease was created in a laboratory to kill people. There's a bill that was passed in the Congress giving them $5 million to set up and create a retrovirus to blow out the immune system. Why would they be creating a system to blow out the system which protects you from the inside? Because they intend to kill you. The Georgia Guidestones in stone, it says they will reduce the population of the earth by 90% and do away with those whom they consider useless eaters, and that means you. I was talking to this lady today, coming over here in the bus this morning, and she told me about a statement that was made by either Henry Kissinger or somebody like that. What did Henry Kissinger say?
Well, Henry Kissinger said that if people are stupid enough to join the armed forces, then they deserve to be used as human fodder.
And Kissinger made this statement: military men are dumb, stupid animals to be used as political fodder. It isn't the right thing, the brave thing, the honorable thing to go over and serve your country any more than it is for the American men and women to serve Uncle Sam. Do not serve them. You serve Satan. I'm sorry, Brian. At that time, you didn't know all the things that you know now. I'm going to go up on a show called Coast to Coast. George Norris show soon. It reaches 11 million people. And at that time, I'm going to announce that I'm going to give away a free download on Frankenfit. He said, well, I'm going to fall on the sword financially. Because you don't make any money off a free download. I hope you go out and buy the hell out of our film so we don't have any left here. And when you do, I'd like you to have this. You'll have my permission. Make all of the copies that you want. Give them to your parents, your family, your friends. Get the message going from one to another to another. Our intention is to have 25 to 30 million people. That's a lot of people. And they will bring it to 30 million more. We have to think in the millions. This group here, when it is on film in little bits and pieces, we will allow people across the world to find out what's going on. There's about 17,000, 18,000 people, I guess, had knowledge of the Illuminati about 1966. When I discovered that there was an organization that was operating, controlling both political parties. There was the Democrats and the Republicans, and you got the same thing right over here. And people looking over here, and they're looking over there. They're going back and forth. It's like a tennis match. They're walking, and and they're so concerned about the game, they forgot to look up. My God, somebody's pulling the strings. The political puppets. I pray to God that you pray to God. Not Lord Lucifer. We're going to go over to the Hell's Fire Club, that cave or whatever the hell they got out there. We've got to clearly show the association between this satanic Luciferian cult and our politicians. George Bush was in the Skull and Bones, and we've got a film out there about the Skull and Bones. He lay nude in the coffin, as did his father and his father before him, masturbated in the coffin. Lawful rebellion in the United States and Great Britain. There's two flags up here. We'll bring people on both sides of the pond together. In doing that, in forming a free world alliance, that is our strength against the United Nations. A world free is not united. A world united is not free. I spoke to a black gentleman over here.